Herriman's median home price just dropped 12% in a year. I know that sounds like a crash. It's not, though. Stick with me because that number is not telling you the truth, and I'm going to show you why. And real quick, before we jump in, if you buy or sell anywhere around Southwest Salt Lake County, go ahead and hit subscribe. I break these numbers down every single month so you'll always know what's really going on before you make a move. Okay, let's start with the number that everybody's talking about. In July, the middle sale price for homes here in Herriman came in at $567,500. Last year, it was $646,500. So on paper, that's down about 12%. And I get it. If you're a seller, that makes your stomach drop. If you're a buyer, you're probably already texting me asking if you should just wait it out. Hold on though. Before anybody freaks out or gets too excited, I went through all the numbers line by line because a median can move for two totally different reasons, and only one of them means homes actually lost value. And that is not what happened here. Let me show you. So here's the thing about a median. It's really simple. It's just the middle price of everything that sold that month. It doesn't tell you what your house is worth. It tells you what kind of homes are selling. And in July, that mix changed a lot. Townhome and condo sales in Herriman almost tripled compared to last year. In that 3 to 500,000 range, townhome sales jumped from 19 to 52. So we had a ton of more affordable homes closing this summer. And when a bunch of lower priced homes sell all at once, they drag that middle number down. Even if one single home didn't lose a dollar value. So the median didn't drop because homes got cheaper. It dropped because the cheaper homes are the ones selling. Okay, so here's the part that headline completely skips. When you actually separate out the home types, prices went up, not down. Single family homes in Herriman, average sale price was up almost 9% from last year. The median single family price was up 7%. And here's my favorite number because it doesn't play games with this mix. Price per square foot. That was up 3.5% from about 205 a foot to 212 a foot. So let that sink in for a second. The price of Herriman just went up. So that scary 12% drop everybody's worried about, homes didn't lose value. The menu just changed. And that is a really big difference. All right. So this means that if you're thinking about selling, here's your real position. In July, homes in Herriman sold for about 98% of their original asking price. So when a home is priced right, it's getting just about full ask. Our months of supply is sitting at 3.5 months. Last year, it was 4.5. Anything under 4 or 5 still leans in a seller's favor. And get this, closed sales were up 47% from last July. Homes are taking about 60 days to sell, which is basically the same as last year. So buyers are out there and good homes are definitely moving. Here's the catch though, and this is honestly where I come in. If you price your home off that scary median instead of your actual home and your actual square footage, you're gonna leave money on the table. So I price off the real comparable sales, not the headlines. Okay, buyers, this part's for you because there's actually a real opening here. Inventory in Herriman is up about 12% from last year. We've got around 346 homes on the market, so that's more to choose from and way less of that crazy bidding war pressure we saw a couple of years ago. And if you've been feeling priced out of every single family home, look at all those townhomes that are selling. A lot of the new stuff is in the 3 to 500 range, and that is how a lot of people are getting their foot in the door right now. Real quick on rates. The 30-year is sitting right around 6.75% this week. Now, I'm not a lender, so don't take my word as gospel there. Talk to yours about your real number. But flatter rates plus more homes to pick up from, that's a friendlier window than most buyers think. So here's my honest take on all of it. Herriman is not crashing, values are holding steady, and by the cleanest measure, they're actually still going up. What changed is the type of home that's selling. And that's one little shift is scaring people out of making good decisions. So if you're selling, get a real number based on your home, not a headline. And if you're buying, you've got more options and less competition than you probably think. Either way, my whole job is to take the fear out of this for you. I dig into the public records, the price history, the real comparable sales, so you're making your decision based on facts and not vibes. So if you want me to run the numbers for your house or your home search, I'll drop a link below to grab my free home seller guide or home buyer guide, or you can just book a quick 15-minute call with me. Tell me your address or what you're looking for, and I'll put the real story together for you. No pressure, just data.